Hello, everybody, and welcome to the tasting room.
I was wondering if you were going to do it. I was like holding my breath, and you did like a half-hearted. Your heart wasn't in it.
My heart wasn't in it.
But the perfect thing for that is a Blood Oath Pact 7. We're like looking, so we're starting to get into Halloween things, as you can see by our clothes today. Goosebumps, and I have a little brains dress with some zombie pants. So we're getting in the Halloween spirit, and I thought, well, Blood Oath sounds pretty dedicatedly seasonal, even though it's not.
It's not, but it is crazy, weird, and a little
strange.
Yeah, we'll say.
Exactly.
Yeah, so,
you said pretentious, but I think it's more just like it's trying to just be weird for the sake of being weird.
I'm going to read you what it said on the site, okay? Because there's this thing called the Blood Oath attests. So the Blood Oath attests that every batch of Blood Oath is the undertaking of one man, a student of both bourbon and science, loyal to no one family, flavoring no one distillery, and bound by no one philosophy. This bourbon connoisseur has one goal in mind: to seek out bourbons rare and wonderful, famous and forgotten, then bottle them in combinations previously unimagined for a lucky few. Not to cater to anyone's loyalties, he has sworn to never reveal where he finds his bourbon, but only to promise to choose and make the best he knows. Loose lips never tasted something so special.
So this is similar to when we're talking about the Bardstown Bourbon Company Fusion products, right? Where they take, and now Bardstown's sort of the angel on the shoulder of this devil, as they disclose everything about every mash bill. They're like, this is exactly from this distillery this year, this is how long it was aged, this is what it's made of.
Yeah.
But Blood Oath is sort of doing the same idea of taking these orphaned barrels from place to place to place and blending them together to make something unique and new and never again to be heard from after we move on from Pact 7.
Yeah, so then it's one pack a year,
Yep.
right?
And you can see it, and so the box, and this is bottled by Luxrow Distilleries, which is in Bardstown, and they have, this is the Blood Oath Certified Pact 7 2021 release. Now, what makes the 21 release Pact 7 different from the others is that one of the blends that they put in with the 3 blended bourbons is a Sauternes wine cask finished bourbon. So they have a 14-year, an 8-year, and an 8-year finished in the Sauternes wine.
And all 3 are rye bourbons.
Yes. Yeah. So that means that they have a high rye content, which would be like over 20% of the mash bill rye. Yeah.
The wine cask seems interesting, especially since they're very uppity about being exclusively from the Bordeaux region.
The Bordeaux region of France. It makes me, I want to know like the story behind the people who are bottling these. Like, I want to know the one guy, like what's his story?
I'm assuming he's got to be rich, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because who else could be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Like that's in one company being like, John, how are we going to invest in you? Like, like you're one guy. He's like, I got barrels, I got a garage, we're good. Like, I don't know, it's interesting.
Now, if the allure of the Blood Oath Pacts, whatever, appeal to you, you should get them immediately after they're released. I bought this at Total Wine. Now, it's not vault locked or anything, but it is in the like glass case of the Total Wine, so you had to get a person with like a key to open it up. It was $120 retail, but as you saw when you looked up online today, some of them are going upwards of $400 to $500, which is nuts.
It seemed like it ranged from $100 to $150, but then there was places that were selling one with like $400, $300, and I was like, holy moly.
Well, and especially with older packs like Pack 5, Pack 6.
Yeah, I'm sure they just go up.
If those are still around, whatever is left of them is whatever's left forever. Like, there's never going to be.
It's not a remake. They don't ever remake it. That's what's kind of interesting, is that it's just really that 1 year, it's a different recipe, different versions. It has a lot of
mystery to it.
Yeah, so I am excited to try this.
It's got an interesting smell.
Yeah, it does.
Almost like a candy smell.
Caramel. Like.
I don't know if this makes sense to say, and I don't know if it's a note that I've
Well, we've got you on.
seen in bourbon before, but it's almost a bubblegum smell. Would you?
You've said that before. You said that 1792 still smelled like
yeah,
bubblegum,
I
and
guess
was
it
like,
does.
Are you having a stroke?
I might be having a stroke.
It's woody,
Yeah,
right?
it is a lot woodier than it smells.
But not like the oak woody. It tastes. It makes me think
Tastes like the box,
Yeah,
like
with
pine
this.
box.
Yeah, what this smells like. You know what I mean? Like that wood thing smells like.
Like when you walk into Home Depot. Oh yeah, that is fancy. Yeah, it does come in this cool little box too.
Careful, you get a splinter.
With the little manifest there on the front.
And signed right. Oh my God, the guy's name is John. I pulled that out of my butt. It's interesting. It said that the palate was caramel and oak, and then that you would taste apricots, honey, and peaches. I don't know that I get any of that, except for like the caramel.
I would say the apricot.
Maybe the apricot.
Not.
Yeah,
I don't get peach at all. Yeah, they sort of just like go for it.
John P. John R. I don't know.
You know what I mean? They just kind of like, I'm gonna make something weird. It's like a weird, like you'd have to be in a mood for this.
I do get peaches on my last little sip.
The thing that's interesting too, that you pointed out, is that the proof on this is 98.6. So clearly John was trying to send a statement that it's the same temperature
As blood.
as blood.
The human body.
Which is clever. It's a clever little trick.
I mean, it's cool. It creates its own little, like, I can see people getting really obsessed
I mean,
with
I
it.
think I'll be interested to see like what happens with the Pact 8.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How does that differ? Who
Is it going to be
bottles
absurdly
that?
different? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Is it going to go the complete other direction? You know, that'll be interesting. We'll have to look up the older ones to see what theirs are.
Yeah, like what were the tasting notes for the 5 or the 6 or anything?
They were all listed on the website when I looked it up.
I like that it's like an experiment, that it's like science-y and stuff. I appreciate, I don't know that it's the best thing that I've tasted over $100. I think there's a lot of other ones that are more worthy of the price point, but I appreciate the like lengths they're going to be unique and to stand out in an industry full of the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't find it. I thought I knew it was on here somewhere, but the page is not changing for me. So it listed them all on the website.
Anyway, yeah, so the Blood Oath, if you see it, if it's something if you're into that higher price point stuff and you're trying to figure out something unique to try, or if you're at a bar or a restaurant and they have it to sample, definitely check it out. It's way different than many of the others that we've tasted.
Yeah.
That might be good for some people, that might be bad for some people, but it's unique, it's a science experiment, and it's a one-time only thing, so definitely cool to try if you have the
Yeah, I
option.
think the uniqueness makes it kind of the interesting thing to tiptoe into. So, yeah, check it out. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course we have our Patreon site, patreon.com/the Bourbon Study. We're on there. We have exclusive content like exclusive tastings, a little behind-the-scenes peeks. We're trying to get a new camera, so anybody that supports us on there, thank you very much. We very much appreciate that help. But I think that'll do it. We are gonna use this in a drink.
Yeah, we are
aren't
going to use this in a drink, but we're going to use it in more of a martini style drink. So we're not going to like blend a lot of mixers into it. It's going to be mostly just this and a little bit of flavor zazz.
Well, we'll see you on Friday with the drink. Have a great week, everybody.
Cheers.
Discovering voices, building worlds. The Ampliverse.